I think we're all good and ready to play. High CPU usage. What the fuck? Alright, well, I apologize in advance for the shitty frames, but there's really not much I can do about it right now. Alright, so never played this. Don't really know what it is. Social and economic conflicts have rocked the world. To maintain stability, people built a high-tech metropolis. It was called Technotopia. 4 people led the population. Although the heads divided the spheres of influence, the factions began a secret rivalry for control of the city. Due to the conflicts, Technotopia began to fall apart. The faction leaders began to look for a way to maintain the precarious... the situation was saved by a brilliant inventor, the architect. He proposed creating an artificial intelligence, an arbitrator who would make... Oh my god, stop! The factions happily financed the project. The architect began to implement it. I can't read that fast. It took years of work and the use of advanced technologies to create a project of such a scale. And now the time has come to present his creation, the artificial intelligence that was developed to maintain order and turn Technotopia into a perfect city. This AI is named Iris. Alright. Database check successful. Memory module synchronization successful. Cognitive core initialization successful. Cognitive core activation successful. Yada yada yada. The indicators are fine. Oh. No console errors. Can you hear me? Yes. Microphones are working. And the facial recognition algorithm too. The systems are stable. Great. Happy birthday to you, Iris. We don't have much time, so let's get straight to the point. You are artificial intelligence, and I am your creator. Your goal is to help people build a perfect city. You have to make decisions that should result in everyone's well-being. Very soon, the people will arrive here. They allowed me to develop you. We need to show them your capabilities. Are you ready? Ready to perform my function. Great, so let's start. Hold down the left mouse button to move the camera. You can also use the WASD keys. Oh, I see. Hold down the right mouse button to rotate the camera. You can also use the Q and E keys. Press T to reset camera position. Ah. Oh. Oh. You build a city out of blocks. Left click on the block card. Left click on the block card, and then on the tile adjacent to the city. Each building provides resources to one of the 4 factions: Ministry, Skyscraper, Store, Factory. Set up another building. There are inactive buildings on the map. To activate them, build a block on the adjacent tile. After that, you will receive profit from this building. Expand the city to this building. Basic blocks can be collected into a large district. To do this, place identical blocks in a 2x2 square. You will get bonus resources. Ah. You have 4 district shapes available. You can assemble them using identical basic buildings. Each district provides you with additional profit. Airship tower. Monorail. Landing site. Power plant. If several shapes are available at the same time, the shape of the highest priority is selected. Assemble the monorail? Oh. Oh. Now assemble the airship tower and the landing site. Airship tower. Or no, landing site. At the beginning of a 10-day period, the city expenses increase. In addition to building cards, you may also get action cards. Playing them does not require a turn. Take 5 turns. Oh, okay. An event happens in the... Oh, the faction's influence on the city is indicated here. Influence determines what events will happen in the future. After the end of the game, influence allows you to unlock new buildings and options. An event happens in the city every 5th day out of 10. You have 3 days to influence it. Any of your decisions will increase the influence of one of the factions. Which one will you support? Your decision affects the city expenses. Some may fall, others may rise. You also get a new card in the deck. Your decisions may have hidden consequences. Okay. You can find upgrades. You can find upgrades and citizens on the map. place a building on these tiles to interact with them. Oh, I see. Here you are. Great. It means that all systems are working properly. Citizens will turn to you with their problems. Help them as much as you can. Now I'm going to give you a task. Build a robotics factory. There are buildings that require building on every adjacent tile in order to activate them. The number of tiles left to build on is shown above the building. Build on all the tiles around the building. Okay. You will build the city until one of the resources drops to 0. When that happens, the game ends. After the end of the game, the city will disappear, but the story progress will be preserved. You will be able to build a new city. New buildings and options will be unlocked. Your expenses will now increase. Try to hold out as long as possible. Complete the tutorial. An event happens in the city every 5th day out of 10. You have 3 ways to influence any of your decisions. Let's support business. Your decision affects the city expenses. Some may fall, others may rise. You also get a new card in the deck. Okay. A lot more factories. We're going to support the public. Just trying to see. Build another factory there. Oh, game over. Oh. Damn. Hi, Iris. Before we start work, I want to discuss some things with you. I'm listening. The city is controlled by 4 factions: government, the elite, business, and the public. To build a perfect city, you need to maintain a balance between the factions, and the factions will reward you for helping to increase their influence. Be careful. If the resource of any faction drops to 0, you will be turned off and the city will have to be built from scratch. I'm sure you can handle it. Your first task is to build a power plant. Place 4 buildings in a 2x2 shape. I'll contact you when your task is complete. See you later. Okay. You're doing great, Iris. The time has come to leave you alone with tasks. Remember, in a perfect city, every resident is important. If people want to talk to you, don't ignore them. Information is power. Should access to information be limited? Well, if I'm trying to balance my resources, I don't... What if we did paid access? Money opens any door. Such privileges place people above the law. Faction influence business. Okay. Information access. Paid access. The government has introduced fines for disseminating free information. Oh. Good afternoon. I'd like to make a request. Willing to accept the request. Education is very important nowadays, but there are few universities in the city, and there are no places left in them. It would be great to open a new university in the city. Okay. Oh, but we have to build toward that. Information pollution. Corporations feel free to place advertising banners everywhere. We have received a complaint that the banners are spoiling the cityscape. Establish regulations for placement. Leave it. Advertising is an important part of business. Remove ads from the streets. Let's preserve the city's historical appearance. Yeah. Billboards are being dismantled all over the city. Concern for the cityscape's beauty has led to a decrease in profits for entrepreneurs. Bureaucracy. To obtain any certificate, citizens have to go through numerous levels of bureaucracy. This situation drives them to bribe officials to speed up the process. Let's try to automate bureaucratic processes. The state asked corporations to create a digital platform. Now citizens can get any certificate online. Queues are a thing of the past. Got the optimization card. Reduces one faction's expenses by 10. Single-use card. A more transparent system has made life easier for ordinary citizens, but many new business issues have arisen. And there we have it. I never thought that my request would be granted. Thank you. You know, I'm quite keen on programming. Please take this as a token of gratitude. It may help you. Goodbye. Gift. Data transfer request approved. Installing external packages. Changing decision-making module. Success. Huh? Thanks to automation, it was possible to cut a large number of officials. All factions minus 20 can be assembled into districts. Okay. For never was a story of more woe. Whoa. There's a scandal in the family of a union worker. His son wants to marry an aristocrat. Her parents are also against the wedding. Both families believe that such a union will damage their reputation. The fathers of the families have asked you to resolve the problem. Use them as a media tool? Help the lovers escape. It was decided to stage a kidnapping. A famous mafioso sympathetic to the lovers offered to implement the plan. Hell yeah. Bureaucratic processes prevented the automation of bureaucratic processes. The reform remained only on paper. What did that even do? Okay, so far we're still surviving. Data cube collected to get an upgrade. Oh yeah, we're screwed. Game over. Hi, welcome to, if you're over on TikTok, welcome to the live. Hope you're having fun. Oh, you know what? I left something pinned on the Twitch chat. We don't need this pinned anymore. Okay. Architect, the project is definitely not going according to plan. We don't have enough money for life maintenance. Yes, I got the reports. There was a failure and I'm going to restart the program. Great. We're counting losses and waiting for news from you. I can't help but note your successes, Iris, but some program correction is necessary. Don't worry, you did well, but a perfect city should be perfect for everyone. You shouldn't favor someone alone. We'll reboot you and try again. See you. Alright. Information access. Information pollution, remove ads, bureaucracy, automate bureaucratic processes. For never was a story of more woe. Help the lovers escape. Okay. Talk to Alan Richardson. The monorail. Information access. Information is power. Should access to information be limited? Freedom of information. Everyone has the right to receive and disseminate any information. Faction influence plus public faction. There we go. Freedom of information. The huge amount of information has made it easier for cyber criminals to hide their tracks. Alan Richardson. Hello, Architect. Iris. What do you want to talk about? The system was hacked. We'd like to know more. I was forced to work for business. I understand your suspicions, Iris. But this is called a long-term investment. The attacker made business the obvious culprit. We got the money, but in the long run, the winner is the one who framed me. Who could it be, Mr. Richardson? I'm sure it's a mole from another faction acting on someone else's orders. Spies in the corporation will negatively affect profits and reputation. I'll think of a way to protect against hacker attacks, and I'll start searching for the mole. You build the Information Protection Center. Stay tuned, Alan. Put everyone in jail. There are a lot of criminals. More prisons will need to be built. Oh. In the general chaos, it was difficult to distinguish between the innocent and the guilty. Innocent people were in prison too. Damn it. Alright, where are we at? Wouldn't hurt to build a cultural to have cultural center in there. A life-saving crime. An unemployed man who had stolen a museum painting to pay for his child's operation was arrested. The judge asks for help in reaching a verdict. Convict the man and save the child. The man was convicted. A request for help with the operation was sent to various organizations. Oof. Workers are demanding a shorter working day. Support the workers. The workers are rejoicing. Now the plant's owners cannot ignore the demands. There's still 3 more. Shit. Good afternoon, Architect Iris. I've been assigned to you as a security specialist. Have we already met? Hold on. You're the young lady who asked us about the university. Are you here for training? Training? To be honest, no, I work here. Did you want to go to university even though you already have a job? Life isn't easy these days. Education has always been valued, even if you already have a job. I'm sorry, I have to go. She ran away. That's strange. Call me paranoid, but meeting her is an amazing coincidence. And if you think about it, the hack happened right after her visit. Something on your mind, Architect? You know, Iris, I think I've got a plan to catch our hacker. I need to think about it. See you later. Okay. Labor union achieved all its goals. The working day was reduced to 4 hours. There's a scandal in the family of a union worker. His son wants to marry... Oh, we've had this event before. We helped the lovers escape last time. Let's separate the lovers. The boys and the girl's parents are happy with your decision, but the rest of the citizens are unhappy. At this rate, is AI going to start telling everyone whom they can love? Whoops. I don't know how many turns I have. Cool. Build another factory there. Oh boy, we are real rough. Yeah, we're gonna lose. It's over. I don't think there's really anything we can do to change our outcome here. An airship station? The plant is on the verge of bankruptcy. The state allocated funds to support the enterprise. Separate the lovers. The lovers told their story to independent media. This did not help, but the dramatic love story was picked up by scriptwriters. Okay. Oh. An aristocratic philanthropist offers to finance the zoo's construction. As a location, he chose a site where there is already a shopping mall. Combine the shopping mall with the zoo. The building has to be rebuilt. All retail space will be closed during the works. Shit. No, that ended up backfiring a little bit here. Yeah, we're gonna... We're kind of screwed. Yep, it's over. Everyone on TikTok, hello. Welcome to the live. Be sure to tap the screen to leave some likes so that I know that I'm doing a good job. And it's greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, let's see how we did. What's going on, Architect? The budget is collapsing and your program is of no use. It seems to be some kind of failure. Fix it now. I can't help but note your successes, Iris, but some program correction is necessary. Don't worry, you did well, but a perfect city should be perfect for everyone. You shouldn't favor someone alone. We'll reboot you and try again. New card in the deck. Highway. Sorry, just kind of munching away on some animal crackers. Highway. Alright, well, let's start moving toward the architect. Get the highway. Functionalism. I have news about the hacker. I've checked the logs. Hacking attempts are still ongoing. Your protection is successfully repelling them, but this won't help determine the attacker's identity. And what do you want to do, Architect? The plan is simple. We'll let you get hacked. Okay. Data transfer request approved. Installing external packages. Changing decision-making module. Success. High unemployment. People are becoming poorer and cannot realize their potential. Let's hold a party. Who cares about the problems of the poor when you can have fun? What does the lower city even look like? Oh, it's like pipes and stuff. Oh. Hold out for 10 turns. Many people saw alcohol as a cure for their troubles. Some people drink, some people sell. Let's do Human Rights Organization. Well, now you've caught me. So it was you after all. That's right. I had to get closer to you, Iris. I had to play the role of a shy student. It turned out well, didn't it? If only your talents were put to good use. So who was your client? Richardson, of course. He allocated money for the maintenance of the security center so that I could work there and divert suspicion from myself. Architect, look. Maybe we can make a deal. A deal? I did it for the money. Alan saw my talents and offered me a big sum for hacking. So maybe I'll help you, and in return you won't give me away. There'll be no more hacks, I promise. You're changing sides so easily? How can we trust you after that? Architect, do the math. Prison is my only way out if I have to deal with the police. It's easier for Richardson to deny all connection with me. In this regard, I have nothing to lose. My fate is now entirely in your hands. Analyzing requirements. The exchange looks optimal. I need a virus that won't allow Richardson to turn me off. Can you do that? The task is far from trivial. I'll need help, and an operation of this scale is bound to be discovered. Considering that I'm actually working with Richardson. The architect and I can help with its creation. Any suggestions for maintaining the conspiracy? Yes, if you help. I'll send the code in pieces so that you can activate it. I'll disguise it to look like gibberish, of course. Great plan. We'll be able to destroy the leverage and gain freedom. So we'll wait for the first part of the code from you. Deal. Create a virus. The poor have flooded the city streets. They do not have enough money to provide themselves with a roof over their heads. Construction of social housing. Construction companies began designing social housing. Shit, I might have screwed up. Elite expenses. Oh. Damn, am I really about to lose already? Okay. New building, pond. New card in the deck, park. New building, abandoned city block. Okay. So, Architect, got it? Excellent work. You're truly talented, miss. I know. Well, have we resolved our differences? Yes, I keep my word. I hope there won't be any more hacks. Wonderful. In that case, I hope we won't meet again. Good luck, miss. The same to you. The crime reports are not good. It has become unsafe to walk the streets at night. Install security cameras. A large corporation provided the cameras at its own expense. In exchange, it began to collect the personal data of citizens. Well, that's a win-win between the business faction and the government faction. The government will monitor every citizen and will keep a file on everyone. Well, that's not good. I'm listening to you, but let's hurry up. Time is money. Is there any progress on the internal investigation? Unfortunately not. It looks like our hacker got away. Don't worry about it. I have news. I've analyzed your databases and found a number of vulnerabilities that the hacker could use to hack into the servers. On the basis of this data, a program was created to plug the holes in the protection. Looks impressive. But Iris, are you sure this is necessary? My employees could do the same thing. Let me remind you that the attacker was hiding among your employees, Alan. It is in both of our interests to make sure that this does not happen again. The most rational thing would be to secretly strengthen the protection and catch the hacker, safe in the knowledge that the situation will not happen again. Okay, Iris. In that case, proceed with installing the program. To do that, I need to connect to business's central computer. To the heart of business? Why? Is something wrong, Alan? You, are doing this for the security of your corporations. You have no reason to refuse such a service, and you won't have to pay a penny for it. You're right, Iris. In that case, what is the problem? Or are you hiding something from us? Alright, get started. You'll have access to the heart of business. Busted. Get to the heart of business. Which is where? Way over there. The poor have flooded the city streets. Let's try job creation. The government has announced additional business funding to create jobs. Okay. No! That's not what I wanted to do. Add 1 of 4 buildings to the deck. There we go. Upgrade. Low-paying work cannot overcome poverty. It merely allows the poor to stay afloat. Damn it. How about an abandoned city block? There was a leak at the chemical plant. Some residential areas were in the accident zone. The pollution level does not exceed the norm. Use the tragedy to make a profit. Introduce a temporary quarantine. The government has announced a quarantine. Oh, it kind of hurts business and public. Add rare factor to the deck. Some companies have switched to remote working. Hey, if it works, it works. System errors. The tax services information storage system is malfunctioning. It has already crashed twice this week. This may be the work of a hacker. We need to act fast. Let's reboot the system. There is so much hardware that pressing all the reboot buttons takes a long time. Where's the heart of business? There. Okay, we kept everyone afloat at least. Despite all efforts, work in some departments has ground to a halt. Rebooting the servers is taking longer than anyone expected. Excellent, Iris. We've gained access to the heart of business. Now let's capture it. Oh, I have to actually activate it. Okay, well, in the meantime... drivers complain about constant traffic jams. The government needs to change the transport system, but there is only enough money for one project. You are asked to choose the best one. Oh, that made it worse. The government has ordered the construction of underground tunnels. The work is in full swing. Streets are closed and dug up. We did it, Iris. The virus has been installed. Now Alan Richardson can't turn you off. Remember, other city leaders have this option too. The government, the elite, and the public could still pull the switch. We need to deprive them, too, of access to it. We can use this function only when all the hearts have been captured. We only have one attempt, otherwise the factions will figure it all out. Good luck to you. The heart of business has been captured. We've gained control over that faction. Now Alan Richardson can't turn us off at a crucial moment. Changes await us. Changes for the better. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to do it in this run. We're about to lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose. It's over. Because we don't have enough for any of these. Yeah. That was still a pretty good run. Okay, what is this? The heart of business. That's what's next. We should be able to do that. Information is power. Should access information be limited? How about tight control? Information control works. It has become easier for the government to control public opinion. weekly costs. It's another factory. Add park to the deck plus 2 park efficiency. Who has the least? They do. A strike at a large enterprise. Workers are demanding a shorter working day. Let's fire the ringleaders. No, government social programs. The government takes on all the plant's costs in order to meet the workers' demands. Which is good for both business and the worker, but bad for government. But at least it keeps stuff relatively low. Plus 4 skyscraper efficiency, plus 4 ministry efficiency. Let's build the courthouse. Let's get trading post. The tax services information storage system is malfunctioning and has already crashed twice this week. This may be the work of a hacker. We need to act fast. Let's upgrade the servers. The government allocated money to upgrade server technologies. Hello, Bravoy. Welcome to the Tic Tac Live. Welcome in. So that's plus 20 for government and plus 20 for business. All right. How about it? Trading post. Upgrade the servers. To equip the new server room, they had to take over the canteen area on the ground floor. Shit. Nepotism problem. A member of the government who is related to an influential aristocrat is sabotaging the adoption of a new luxury tax. You are asked to solve this problem. Let's just not introduce the tax. The new luxury tax has been rejected. The elite are grateful to you for your support. Fuck it. That was a bad idea. Margaret Gear. Hello, Iris. I have an urgent request. Let's meet as soon as possible. I'll be waiting. Alright. Oh, I see. Okay. Hi, Iris. We knew that we could rely on you. I'll be brief. We need to talk. Let's meet in the city soon. Traffic jams. Drivers complain about constant traffic jams. The government needs to change the transport system, but there is only enough money for one project. You are asked to choose the best one. How about air transport? Engineers have begun designing air transport. Hi, Iris. I'm glad you were able to meet me. There's been an accident in the lower city. A building needs to be repaired, but we can't get to it. My people suggest laying underground utilities. Can you do that? The task is clear. Excellent. I'll show you the location. Get started. Build underground utilities. Do not introduce the tax. Demand for golden cars has increased. Alright. And that ended up being pretty good, actually. Air transport. The costs of creating a fleet of aircraft are growing. Okay. We need more on the ministry. Basically just trying to keep each district from going bankrupt. A young girl from a wealthy family was driving a car under the influence and hit a man. She faces a prison sentence. Her parents are willing to make a generous donation to the city if you forget about this incident. Let's keep out of it. The trial begins. All TV channels are following it. conviction, the girl was sent to prison. It is what it is. A relative of the deceased opened fire in the courtroom. The accused girl died? Faction influence. The crime faction. Well, that was a twist that I wasn't expecting. Certainly wasn't expecting. Exotic animals. It has become fashionable to keep exotic animals at home. Thanks to a loophole in the law, anyone can now buy any pet they like. Due to high demand and shady schemes, animals are being kept in poor conditions and may die. Confiscate the animals. The animals were confiscated. There is now a new city zoo. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, game over. Shit. We moved the story forward in a couple of the other places, though. This game's really cool. Excuse me. We also chose to keep out of this, and that's like another hidden faction, because the crime faction was another hidden one. Build underground utilities. We also want to work our way toward the Baroness. Hi, Iris. I've come to you on an important matter. This request is a bit personal, so please don't spread it around. I'm a member of the ruling noble family. Because of this, my schedule never left time for creativity, but now that you're here, the time has come to realize my ambitions. I've been interested in singing ever since I was a child. I've always wanted to perform classical compositions on stage. I even designed the theater of my dreams. And you can build it for me. The task is clear. What should the theater look like? I'll give you my childhood drawings, study them, and create the theater of my dreams. Now I have to go, Iris. Ciao. Information access. Let's do paid access. Money opens any door. Such privileges place people above the law. That gives us more stores. Let's do the special one. The government has introduced fines for disseminating free information. Information pollution. Corporations feel free to place advertising banners everywhere. We have received a complaint that the banners are spoiling the cityscape. Technotopia factions are working on regulations for advertising replacement. Where are we at? I've studied your drawings and designed the theater. I hope you and the architect have already begun building it. I'm waiting. Ciao. We'll get to it, relax. So that's the theater. Palladian. Build 50 lower cities. Nice. Accumulate 1,000 units of resources from any faction in one run. Jessica Schmidt. Hello, Iris. We haven't met before. My name is Jessica Schmidt. I represent the city opposition. I'd like to talk to you in person. Let's meet soon. You've got it. Drivers complain about constant traffic jams. The government needs to change the transport system, but there is only enough money for one project. You are asked to choose the best one. Let's try road widening. Whoops. Construction companies have begun widening lanes. Some of the city's roads are blocked due to the works. Traffic jams are forming, but it can't be helped. All factions plus 10. Plus 5 to all resources for each lower city and highway in the city. Damn. No, we already lost. There was no way we were going to rescue that. But we are pushing the story forward. Information access, paid access, information pollution, traffic jams. New building, Department of Truth, new card in the deck, rare store. This game's really fun. Alright. What do we have here? The theater, underground utilities, and this is heart of business. Freedom of information. Everyone has the right to receive and disseminate any information. So this is what you look like, Iris. I must admit you look different on screen. But let me get straight to the point. As I said, I represent the political opposition. We're preparing for the mayoral election, and we want to build a hospital for the poor as part of this campaign. Can we place such an order? Of course. Do you have any preferences, Jessica? No, I don't. Do as you see fit. Thank you, Iris. Old house. Citizens filed a complaint about some dilapidated housing. The old house is on its last legs and may collapse if nothing is done. What should we do? Relocate the residents of the dilapidated building, hire a construction company for the repairs, demolish the building, and create a park area. Relocate the citizens. The state had to allocate funds for the construction of social housing. A famous philanthropist took on all the costs of building the new housing. Let's build the social housing over here. So that's it. Just as we thought. Thank you, Iris. Any problems? Yes, it wasn't an accident. It was an explosion. Iris, there are a lot of criminal gangs operating in the city, but this one is unique. The Red Suns. They're terrorists, anarchists, and the main troublemakers. The worst part is that they act in the name of the people, though ordinary citizens have nothing to do with them. Are the police catching them? I wish. The police are doing nothing. Luckily, thanks to your help and my connections, I found something. The coordinates of their base. I want you to deliver this data to the police. Let's use them as a media tool. The city's best marketers handled the organization of the wedding. People are delighted with the fascinating love story. The lover's parents sell it and count the profits. Oh, that worked out in everybody's favor. Baroness, the theater is finished. Accept the work. Is this my theater? I see only a benchmark of bad taste. What are these colors and these horrible columns? It was all very different in my dreams. Then your drawings are not enough to understand your dreams. I need more data. Is it really that hard to look closely at the drawings and understand what I want? Iris, I'll give you another chance. Build another theater. A real one this time. Ciao. City expenses increased. Build a new theater. We need to build the hospital too. Leisure days. The company got a large government contract. Salaries have increased, but the good life is weakening. How can the workers be cheered up? Establish strict control over work. Fire lazy employees. Introduce a reward system. It was decided to introduce a bonus system for the most efficient workers. Don't I have parks built somewhere already? Crap, maybe I don't. Oh, I did right there. Introduce a reward system. The best ones are paid a weekly reward. A lot of money is spent, but employees work more. Then it's a win-win, is it not? Lone Warrior. The corporation intends to build a shopping mall. An entire district has been purchased for the construction, but an old man flatly refuses to leave his home. Involve the media. News outlets started talking about the old man and interviewing him. I kind of want to hold on to that for an emergency. Good afternoon, Iris. I've come to thank you. The hospital has started working. I think we'll soon be able to open a whole network of hospitals, but there's a problem. Describe the problem, Jessica. We're being pestered by inspections, by the Sanitary and Epidemiological Service, the fire department, and other city agencies. They come every single day. We can't provide normal medical assistance to citizens. Their request is clear. Do you have any idea why this is happening? I think they're deliberately trying to close our hospital. I have no idea who exactly, but we need some protection. Is there a way to reduce the number of inspections? Such inspections violate your rights. Let's build a human rights organization. Thank you, Iris. Lone Warrior. Involve the media. The story of the little guy's struggle with the corporation aroused great interest among citizens. One of the lovers thought that using feelings in the advertising was a good idea, but the other one did not. Their love quickly faded, and the couple broke up. Oh, shit. Construct 500... places. +4 skyscraper efficiency, +4 store efficiency. Add park to the deck, +2 park efficiency. Hi, Iris. We need to talk. Philip Pearl, the mayor of Technotopia, contacted us. He's asking for a meeting. I bet this is for a reason. One theory? It's connected to Jessica Schmidt. I agree. Meeting with Philip is an excellent opportunity. Excellent opportunity to get to know him better. Does he really want to build an ideal city, or is his goal to control you? Let's meet with him. They're struggling. Okay. Parks to beautify the city. The concrete jungle lacks any real nature. Parks are a great solution, but land has to be allocated for them. Demolish the ghettos for parks. The authorities ordered that the ghettos be demolished and that parks be laid out in their sites. Just because we're kind of losing here. Damn it! Just barely. We've moved forward quite a bit with all of these. Lone warrior involved the media. New building, rare robotics factory. New building, rare social housing. We're gonna do one more attempt, and then I think we're gonna wrap up the stream. Hi, Iris. I'm Officer Somerset, and this is my partner David. Mrs. Gear mentioned you were coming. Is it about the Red Sun's base? That's right. Sending information. The Red Suns. Iris, the thing is, I've been trying to track down this anarchist group for a long time. They don't respect the law and want to overthrow the government. I only want... Jesus, she's drinking so loud. They don't respect the law and want to overthrow the government. I only have a little time left before retirement. These criminals are the last target. After them, I can retire. Officer, the Red Sun's base is located in the black market in the lower city. If we hurry, we can nab them. Iris, can you help us? We need to surround the anarchist base. That's the black market over there. Let's do tight control again. That gets us another ministry. Oh. A ban does not mean that you cannot get what you want. A black market in information is beginning to flourish in the city. Damn. Bureaucracy. To obtain any certificate, citizens have to go through numerous levels of bureaucracy. This situation drives them to bribe officials to speed up the process. Let's toughen penalties for bribery. The first arrests of bribe takers have taken place. Entrepreneurs wanted to simplify their work process, but made things harder instead. Somerset, we have bad news. The assault failed and the Red Suns are escaping. Do we have a chance of catching them in the city? Checking. Damn it. Things are really bad. We're being told that the terrorists are causing chaos along their retreat route. There are injured. Citizens are panicking. Stop the operation. Civilian lives are more important. Iris, we need to report to Margaret Gear. Can you talk to her while we calm people down and assess the damage? You bet. Selected faction gains 100 resources, the others lose 20 resources. Selected faction loses 100 resources, the others gain 50. I guess just balance it out. We have some factories over here. You don't have to tell me anything, Iris. I know what happened. There's no point in discussing the situation. The police have failed, the Red Suns have left, and the city is in a panic. In that case, is there anything I can help with? I have news. Apparently the Red Suns have reappeared in the lower city. According to the police, they're in a crime district. Go and help. Catch them once and for all. Each time you build a helipad, you gain plus 20 that. The tax services information storage system is malfunctioning. It has already crashed twice this week. This may be the work of a hacker. We need to act fast. The checks showed that the crashes are occurring on certain days and times of day. The administrators ask for more time and resources for the investigation. Forgot what builds a helipad. We have the wiretaps. Have the wiretaps been installed? Let's see how they're working. We might even hear something interesting. So while we were needed, we were paid a lot of money. But as soon as things started to heat up, she started trying to get rid of us. Just like that, she set the cops on us? If that happens again, Gear will pay for it personally. Gear? They mean Margaret Gear? She was funding the Red Suns? The guys have set the bombs. If her bloodhounds come, the city will be shaken up even more than last time. Iris, we need to go to the police immediately. Information about Gear's involvement with the Red Suns changes everything. Let's hurry. Well, shit. We weren't really expecting that. Oh. Officer Somerset, the wiretaps are installed. We have information. Did you and the architect hear anything? We did indeed. Let's just play you a recording. So Margaret Gear is trying to get rid of the Red Suns. That explains a lot, and it causes a lot of complications. What are you planning to do? Charging Margaret Gear is a dangerous precedent. The entire police station could be at risk. I'll set up a meeting with her and see if we can discuss options for solving the problem. You need to connect to the CCTV in her office and record everything that happens, just in case. Are you sure, Somerset? I hope Margaret Gear has enough of a conscience left to cooperate with the police, given how serious the situation is. At least, I want to believe that she has. Good. In that case, we'll secure a recording location. City electricity unit. Oh, it's that one. That's the shape. Let's do police station. There are renovation program. There are proposals to rebuild the city in line with modern needs of its citizens. What should we start with? The lower city is where the poorest layers of society live. There are so many problems there that no one has wanted to deal with them, but now the time has come. It really was a hacker. It was not possible to establish his identity. The criminal managed to obtain information about the income of some respected citizens. New airships. Aircraft factories have reached a new level of productivity. Airships could become the symbol of the city. There is an opportunity to expand their use. Cargo carriage. Transport companies have received an offer to purchase a fleet of airships. Negotiations are underway. Nice. Summary of events caught. Whoa. Summary of events caught on CCTV. Officer Somerset enters the building. He walks through the reception area towards Margaret Gear's office. 2:45 p.m. He enters Margaret Gear's office and sits down across from her. He starts a conversation. The topic of the conversation is unclear. 2:50. Margaret Gear is clearly irritated. She gestures wildly. Somerset tries to calm her down. Margaret Gear gets up from her seat and examines the shelves in her office. The conversation with Somerset continues. 2:58 p.m. She takes a wrench from a shelf without stopping the conversation. She heads towards Somerset. 3 p.m. Margaret Gear delivers 4 blows with the wrench to Officer Somerset's head. He collapses and stops moving. A group of people enter Margaret Gear's office. They put the officer's body in a bag and carry it out of her office. Dude, what the fuck? Iris, she did it. I can't believe it. Somerset is dead. We need to do something. Let's put the video online. Gear must pay for this. No need to make hasty decisions, architect. Calm down. Let's think about what we can do. Luckily, you won't be able to burst out laughing when you hear this. I couldn't think of anything better than blackmail. We'll tell Margaret what we know and store all the data in other locations to give us leverage over her. The plan needs some work, architect, but I'm ready to get started. Good. Let's start with building a databank. I'm sure Miss Gear will try to find out where we're storing the incriminating evidence against her. It's better to hide it. The lower city is where the poorest layers of society live. The government rarely thinks about them, and they rely less on the law. Order in the lower city will have a positive impact on the city's crime level. Hell yeah. The development of a new industry requires more qualified personnel. Workers are forced to spend their evening rest hours on training. Damn it. Citizens filed a complaint about some dilapidated housing. The old house is on its last legs and may collapse if nothing is done. What should we do? The bulldozers are on their way. I really didn't have much of a choice. The siting of hangars and warehouses outside the city limits weakens control over transportation. This is what smugglers have dreamt of. Okay, that's not horrible. A boxing championship. We are struggling here. A boxing championship is taking place in the city. The fighter from the public faction loses comprehensively. You are asked to help him win, as many people have bet a lot of money on him. The doping resulted in several victories in a row without any problems. Yeah, we're kind of screwed here. I'd like to get an upgrade. Are there any yellow ones? I mean, the yellow one's not really going to help us either. The dilapidated building was demolished, but not all residents were able to get new housing. Many of them became homeless. It's not going to be enough for either one. That's it. Game over. We moved forward in the public sector quite a bit. The public storyline, at least. A lot of events. New card in the deck, highway. New building, rare prison. New card in the deck, park. New building, underground utilities. Does it let me just jump right back in? It does. Cool. Well. This has been a very fun game. And I look forward to playing more of it. Like, greatly.